Disney pin fans, how are you doing? It's me, Tara, and I have been a really bad girl. I haven't done any videos for a while. I've got two other channels, and one of them is like keeps me busy, and that shouldn't be happening regardless. So I am going to give you a nice big glance at my pins. These are from Halloween. Yeah, most of these are Halloween pins. So I'm gonna take these out. And I am going to put them in some kind of cohesive order so you can see what kind of pins I have. Now, this time of the year, actually not Halloween, not Thanksgiving, but Halloween. This is being filmed on Thanksgiving evening, I think. Yep, Thanksgiving evening. Usually at this time of the year, usually in Halloween, we are at the park in California. But Money said, no, you're not going this year. And we said, please let us go. Money said, nope. Money can be a bitch. But what are you going to do? Okay, so, okay. Sometimes you just have to look at these things. Okay, I see what's going on here. All righty. So, how many of you have gone to PinPix? Raise your hand. Have gone to PinPix to set up your accounts if you didn't already have one? Okay, nobody. Well, you need to go and get your pins all put on there. I know, it's it's a mess. Okay, the first thing I'm going to show you are well, one is it's part of a set though. So one is kind of a Halloween, and the other two are not Halloween pins. So here's what we have. This is the Pin Trading Tales 2017 limited edition, and this is Finding Dory. It's kind of hard to see with this particular pin. There we go. If you see her. So the little hanging thing, they do this on a lot of pins. One of the very first sets I completed was a set of pins, and it had one pin for each for each kiddie ride, or you know, for several rides in California Disney, and it had this, and one of them was a clam and had a dangle of Ariel, and one of them, but when you opened them, they had, it was better than these. But this one has that is a jellyfish, which I hate to even be near because they're yucky. I got stung by one when I was a kid, and that wasn't that wasn't any fun. It was just a little jellyfish. I'll never forget, it was in Malibu. And my dad was holding my hand, dragging me along. And then we saw all these bubbles. And he was about to pull me away, but too late. This is what it looks on the front. These are all different colors. One a month for this one until probably you have 9 or 12. So that's that one. Next is one of my favorite type of pins, and this is an anniversary pin. These are issued when there is an anniversary of a movie, of a ride, things like that. Mostly movies and rides. And this one happens to be from a movie. Who can guess? 50th anniversary. Nobody? Me, I wouldn't know. Jungle Book. It says it's a limited edition. So we will open it up to find out that it is a limited edition of 2,000 pins. Now that's probably shared. There you go. That's probably shared with Walt Disney World. So you would end up having a limited edition of 1,000 pins per park. So these would probably disappear maybe within a week. It depends. It definitely depends on what the movie is, what the ride is. If you had a movie like Little Mermaid, it's going to be gone probably within the weekend, if not that day. Okay, this is also a set that they're putting out. I missed this month's, so I'm going to have to catch up. This is Charming Characters, and for October, it happened to be the Hatbox Ghost, representing the Haunted Mansion, but he is a charming character. And these have these little things in the middle, like little, I don't know how you call them, but they're little things that are reminiscent. And I can't see what they are. But they're little things reminiscent of the Haunted Mansion, of the Hatbox Ghost. One of them might be a hat box, but one might be a hat. Don't know. Okay, now the rest of the pins, which aren't that many, starting next month, I'll go all in and buy a bunch of pins. I want to go down in February to see my son. It's his birthday, and I would love to see him. I can also see my daughter. I'm very sad she's not gonna be, I shouldn't say anything. This is Villains Vaults. You know, they have been so on point with their villains last year and this year. I'm really kind of worried about 2018, that all of a sudden they'll go to the princesses or the, you know, whatever it is, because I'm a big fan of the villains. I don't care for princesses, and that's because I'm very tied to the dark side of certain things. And another, just so wonderful. My favorite. She's my favorite character. Her name is Maleficent. And there is her little dragon head hanging. And she is beautiful. Oh, what's it say inside? Mistress of all evil. There was a whole set of these, and normally, during a normal time at Disneyland, I would have bought the whole set. If it were a box set, I'd buy the whole box, and that usually gives you a special limited edition pen that you can only get by buying that box set. I enjoy buying those, or I would have at least bought, you know, as many of the singles as they had. They don't always do a box set, and I'll show you why. At least I know they didn't. I'm pretty sure they didn't do a box set on these. They may have. It could have been actually a framed set. They do that sometime. Okay, this is Villains Vault 2017, and it is I wouldn't call it a spinner, but it moves. And if you can see right there, who is that? Who is that? Oh yeah, that's Maleficent. Because she's the ultimate villain, isn't she? I think she is. And the reason I think so is because, number one, just being Maleficent herself makes her pretty scary. She can cast spells, she can do really bad things to you, and she's willing to, even if you're an unborn baby that won't be born for years and years. So, well, I guess that's not right. I guess the baby was born in a year or two, but still, it was already still in her head. And if that wasn't enough, she can turn into a huge dragon and fly, and she can, oh yeah, breathe fire. As a matter of fact, you often see Maleficent pens with green in the back representing her fire. Her fire is not fire color. It's not even blue, which denotes the hottest type of fire. It is green. Sometimes it glows in the dark. So, yeah. And like I said, this moves. And I'm not sure what it's doing. Usually there's a reason it moves. Ah, okay, it's a slider. So we have up there, and they have down there. So you can see more of Maleficent. We know she was on there, but now we can see her full-fledged cape. Yeah, you got to be careful of those. They're kind of delicate. So that is that. I have one more item to show you. And I'm really happy I was able to get this year because I didn't get to go, and my I just really wanted to have this. Let me just check something on it really quick. Okay, it doesn't say anything. So this is from Mickey's Halloween Party 2017. You will usually see it called Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I don't actually know. Is that film? No. It just looks like that's a film covering it. I better not fool with it. Anyways, this is a box set. Let me take it out because it's not not able to see it that well. Here we go. And there we go. Mickey's Halloween Party 2017. We have Maleficent, the Evil Queen. It looks like Ursula, and Jafar. Let me see if any of these, usually they'll say if one of them is a limited edition. It says nothing, so I'm thinking there isn't one. Limited edition of 1,000. This one is a limited edition, so the set must be. Sorry. Okay, just take my word for it. It's there. So the set, but the set doesn't think, it says limited edition on the set. Okay. So let me look at the other pens because I want to see if one of them is maybe a 500. There must have been a set of the vaults then, because they always have one. What happened? Oh, I accidentally kicked off. Yeah, I don't think this has anything, any extra, but you know what? That's fine. I'm so happy to have had it. I want to shout out to Dawn, who gets these for me. Just a sweetheart. And shout out to Connie Lee, who spent more than a year, I think, getting me pens and looking all over the place for pens that I saw were supposed to be out that day, but were open-ended. She didn't look that much at open-ended pens, but sometimes I find them to be as beautiful as special editions. Do you have a pen? Do you have a backing? I lost a backing. Oh, it's right, there's one right there. That's one thing, if you collect a lot of pens and you drop a backing, sometimes you don't have time to pick it up. So you just grab one from your backing box. And next thing you know, you've stepped on Mickey's head and it hurts. So anyways, if you want a closer look, let me see if I can get closer. That's Maleficent. That's the Evil Queen. Jafar, and Ursula. Ursula looks too darn happy. She's happy to be evil. So I have some pens coming from November. They will be here next week. I'll do a small video on them. I don't think I got too many because like I said, money was a little bit tight, and I don't like when money's tight. It makes me grumpy. Let's see. Okay, get in there. So, if you're just kind of cruising in and you're seeing my video for the first time, please subscribe if you like what you see. Hit the red button and then hit the notifications button, and that way you will be notified up in the right hand side of your screen that there is a new video published by me. Also, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up and put in the comment anything you want to comment, like I want to see this type of video, I want to see this type of character, I want to see Bambi, I want to see your Maleficent set, I would like to see my ever-growing The Incredibles set, I want to see your Disney Funkos. Anything you want, I will try to do. Within reason. Come on now, this is about Disney pins and kids could be watching, so thumbs the video up if you like it. Subscribe. You know how to do it, and I would really appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video as soon as possible.